here? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, dude. Wow, 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 wow. I. Cut my life into pizza. This is my plastic fork. Oven roasting, no breathing. Don't give a blip if it's carbs that I'm eating. This is my plastic fork. Cut on the edge of the pizza. Alright now, pizza slice. Alright now, Pizzoni pepperoni special technique. Pizza slice. Pizza slice. Yeah, slice. Pizza slicer. Yeah. Alright now. Cut on the edge of the pizza slicer. It's all edge and no point. Yeah. She cut, Edgeworth on the edge of a pizza cutter. Because he's all edge and no point. That's just, how we troll the villains. That's just how we troll the evil villains. Alright now, troll, Hey, wake up. Anamati. Wakey, eggs and bakey. Alright, yeah, no, we got gnome. Alright, now we got gnome. Alright, now we're bouncing back. Bouncing in, bouncing forward. Bouncy. Alright, now earth. Rise, rock spire, rise, stalagmites. Meteor. Alright, wait, is meteor fire or, space magic? Wait, elemental magic is, very cool. Trust me, elemental magic is very cool. And so is nature magic. I don't see why we can't have both. Of course, light magic is very, very powerful. This just, basically is like, Christopher, the game. Yeah, the motion picture. Technically speaking, we also have nature magic, too. Hi, honey, and thank you for the headbands. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't receive much love on the stream, Because most of the time, it's just me all by my lonesome. And, that makes me very, very lonely, Oh, what's going on here? Alright, the Jack seed. Jack! Alright, now. Now, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. Yeah, that's right. Alright, now you're reaping. Your lives are forfeit to the reaping. Oh, what? There's another cutscene just before we enter? Okay, whatever. Alright, now, I was glad that last time we played this, we got to resolve the turtle's love story. Hey there, Mr. Village Chief. Yeah, look at the Beast Watch. Yeah, they're running people away from this cliff for some reason. Alright, I like this. I like the sexy cat girl.
Spirits of Earth.
Oh, why can't she be on our team? Yeah.
Bring life forth.
Why can't she be on our team? Yeah. Why can't she be on the team? Yeah.
Guide the all and to elusive.
I'm glad to keep you company, all. Here's the deal. Slip and slide on this banana peel. Nice pitcher plants of water. Pitcher plants. Alright, now time to grow the magic beanstalk and then, do a raid on the, Giant's castle. Yeah, we're gonna steal all the stuff. We're gonna, steal the stuff that, he basically stole from us in the first place because it's actually ours. That's what the, censored version of Jack and the Beanstalk is. Yeah, in the original, he just, straight up, murdered the giant and stole all stuff. Fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell the blood of an Englishman. We're not Englishmen, we're Japanese. Yeah, same difference. You guys, alright, same difference. yeah, we're not English, we're Japanese. Wait, you're Japanese? Oh well, I guess fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell the blood of a Japanese man. And a couple of women, too. Wait, what are you? Are you some sort of plant? Well, a Sproutling, mister.
I swear.
Wait, Sproutling, what the heck is a Sproutling? Do you taste like mint or, cilantro or, oregano? But Mr. Giant, you know your wife wouldn't like you, eating people. Pop. Is she, working behind my back again? Typical bleeding heart. Typical bleeding heart. Smoke in the water.
Me too. But
Alright, remember guys, it's always cool to smoke grass. It's always cool to do grass. Whoa, we should get some reefer and do a little bit of reefer madness, yeah. Reefer. Yo, Julie, I know you're Sproutling and like a plant and stuff, and kind of super connected with nature and things. Can you make some marijuanas? Can you make some marijuanas? Can you please make some marijuanas? When the Manicotis isn't about giving people drugs, but the marijuana is like a plant. Yes, but it's an evil and dirty, evil demonic plant that was built by the evil realm. The Markova. Yeah, it's like made by the Markova. We eat Doritos and Mountain Dew. That's right. That's right. The Biohazard Harry special. Alright, yeah. Yeah, weed, also known as Biohazard Harry's, special medicine. Or, Snoop Dogg special herb. Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg! Da-da-da-da-da. It's the only and only D-O-double-G. Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg. Da-da-da-da-da. There. Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg, my man. MLG. Mom, get the camera. Oh, baby, a triple.
thanks to the spirits.
That's right. We're gonna get ourselves some guns. We're gonna 420 no scope the bad guys. Look at all the cute elementals. Look at them all. They're all super cute. We need to protect all the elementals. We need to save the world and protect all these precious little beings. Of course, that involves sacrificing ourselves, like I am Satsuna, doesn't it? Alright, elementals, surely, alright, now, I will accept any brain rot then it's NLG. If I will accept any brain rot, then it's NLG. I don't blame you. MLG means for real classics. Yeah. As long as people aren't super annoying and being normies about it, as long as people aren't being super annoying and being normies about about the brain rot, I'm fine with any form of brain rot, really. As long as people aren't being annoying and being normies about it. The typical normie meme is just taking a meme image and putting something unironic over it, which is like, ugh, gross. Yeah, you gotta put something funny over it, yeah. Yeah. You gotta learn to joke and not preach. Yeah, which is a tall order for, most normies, because they love preaching. Yeah, and by preaching, I mean preaching to the choir. And by preaching to the choir, I mean doing it very poorly. Same way that, some fairies preach and, come off as, super obnoxious and world's lawyering. Sort of like those annoying people on Blue Sky. We're on an Aaron's trail, yeah. Whatever he's doing here, we need to get his core stone back. Alright, I sure hope that, Aaron doesn't awaken some sort of ancient evil that, is very, very bad or something. Because that'd be most unfortunate. That'd be most unfortunate. Whoa, look at these tadpoles. Look at them. That's right, clear all the tadpoles out. What sort of plant? Is that some sort of plant that's causing some sort of illusion? Yeah, sadly.
Might it feed on the mana power of monsters, perhaps?
Sadly, alright. Alright, sadly some of the people in Blue Sky are like really annoying. That's because they're former Twitter people who are like, you know, that's because you know, Blue Sky is, you know, full of the annoying Twitter people that got mad at Elon Musk. You know, after leaving Tumblr because they were mad at, you know, them for banning porn. Which really, you know, Blue Sky, you know, had some pretty good porn, which was probably one of the only good things about it. Other than that, you know, Blue Sky was kind of toxic, not gonna lie. It was kind of toxic, not gonna lie. It was kind of, why am I toxic? Why am I toxic? Why am I poison? What am poison? Why am I toxic? Why am I toxic? Why am I toxic? Yeah, alright now. I'm sorry, I kind of am spamming memes and, you know, being normie about it, am I? Aren't I? Yeah. Ugh. Cringe, embarrassing, I know. I know, maybe I should, you know, stop, you know, spamming memes every 5 seconds. I'm in my happy little corner in Blue Sky. Yeah, I don't blame you, that's kind of basically where I am. I don't blame you, that's basically where I am. Summon the axe beak, yeah! Make them all burn! Make the normies all burn! Yeah, that's right, get the normies. Get the normies, yeah, ugh. Normies. Monsters, ugh. Monsters that are being normies, ugh. They're like being normies and being like the I'm gonna kill you and murder you kind of monsters, yeah.
There might be more. Let's look around.
Yeah. Imagine, you know, being a monster and, you know, not wanting to go along with humans.
Pulsating with power.
Imagine being a monster and, you know, not trying to get along with humans, like, whatsoever. And, you know, just being, you know, generic, you know, mustache-twirling bad guys. Like, gross, disgusting. Like, gross, disgusting. I have to choose the content I see, so that's nice. Yeah, I like that. You know, on Twitter, I have to, you know, constantly, engage in content and, you know, make sure that, you know, I get the ones that aren't the annoying stuff. And, you know, the many blood-sucking animals that are, you know, are dressed in suits and pretending to be human and, you know, they're totally not because, you know, they're, because they're parasites that are very soulless, yeah. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Please tell me you guys know what I'm talking about, yeah. What? There's huge honey inside that tree. There's huge honey up here. I want that honey. I need that honey. I need that honey. I need that honey. I need that honey. Yeah, give me the honey. Give me the honey. Give me that honey.
Did Orin already make it this far?
Alright now. Summon the axe beak. Burn them all. Burn in a burning ring of fire. Burn in a burning ring of fire. Burn in a burning ring of fire. Burn, the ring of fire. The ring of fire. Alright, axe beak, go! Yeah, get burned. Yeah, burn to the ground. That's right. Yeah, how do you like that? Alright, you annoying blockade, get out of my way. Move, bitch, get out of my way. That's right. That's right, move, bitch, get out of my way. That's right, death. Alright, now. Oh, I got extra HP, yay. Alright, now. Whoa, we got, you know, some skill set less regen. Alright, now. I love that song. Yeah, that song is good, yeah. Yeah, I agree. Lots of songs are like super cool, but I'll probably get copyright. Alright, now I'm not gonna get copyright, you know, if they bring them up in memes, right? I don't think that's how that works. Right? Light reflectors, we're far away from, having to deal with light reflectors. We don't need that right now. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby.
Is this a settlement?
Alright now. Alright now. You know what should happen? Alright,
Excuse me! Is anyone here?
Is anybody here? Nobody's here.
Nope. Nothing.
Alright, nobody's here. It doesn't look as bad as Gocha. We know if a disaster had struck another town. Alright now. Well, that was a big yawn. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Alright, that sounds like music. Does Aaron play the guitar?
Calm down. It's probably just one of the citizens.
Birdius, yeah.
I believe that.
Yeah, we love ourselves, Julie, because he has all the best songs.
Shall we investigate?
He knows Bohemian Rhapsody. He knows Smoke on the Water.
There's gotta
Yeah,
be
really, you can't. Really, he knows all the cool songs.
Let me see.
Yeah,
This might be
yeah. You'd be impressed how much rock he can do. With an acoustic guitar. Yeah, his favorite thing to do is do hardcore.
Yes.
His favorite thing though is bardcore, which honestly I can't blame him for. Bardcore is like the coolest shit ever. Whoa! Look
Take
around,
this.
up and down again, jumping down again, fa la 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 la. Sorry about that.
A rare item.
Right, whoa. Smoke on the water. Yeah, I got a Starman. I got a Starman, or sometimes it's a Rainbow Star.
We are all here in order to persevere. A part of this interwoven life that keeps the world alive. Not moving on, no matter what, oh yeah. So long as all of us are alive, we can grow and sing and thrive. Looks like jam number 1460 is another keeper. Not bad. Not
Yeah, see, Julia's cool.
Gosh, the fairy is taking her sweet time this
Yeah, Julia's, very cool. We love him.
weird lyrics.
Alright now. This is Halloween. Don't we love it now? Hey, can you do the Halloween, can you do the Halloween,
Tomboy of
can you do Nightmare Before Christmas's, opening song? Yeah, they're a cutie, just like you, and Edipin, and Yanni, and, Alicia. Really, all you guys, really.
all this way. I'm sorry to say.
Look how
there's no
cute Julie is.
yet.
Yeah, he's adorable.
Stuck here for
He's
now.
adorable and must be protected. Look at him.
Second,
Look at him.
two.
Look at the cool outfit he's got
I'm
on.
missing people.
Due to some complications on our journey, the Alms of Light and Darkness will join
The Elves of Light and Darkness will join us later, but have they even been chosen yet?
Oh, I'm the sole
No, excuse me.
Morley, Alm of the Moon.
They call me Karina, Alm of Wind, and this pretty lady.
Yeah, alright now. Yes, you are cute, don't lie.
Golly, a sacred beast cub. Still growing, I see. Were you raised outside of the
Wait, Ramco?
Hang on. Do you know Ramco? Nope. We only just got acquainted, but I know plenty about these secret beasts. That's everyone. Oh, what about the
Yeah, unfortunately the Alma Fire is kinda dead.
She, Hina. She lost her core stone. We're looking for the person who stole it from us. And we're
Yeah, she lost her core stone.
Not sure what you mean by core stone, but
Yeah, it's basically her soul. It's like her essence of being.
People haven't heard of core stones.
The only news I can give you is no news. Sorry. There's nobody here but us Sproutlings, and I haven't seen any thieves come through the burrow in, well, ever probably. Plus, there's nothing beyond Vertius but the mana tree, so... Oh yeah, and that boulder at the entrance with the legendary sword stuck in it.
I think that might be what Aaron is looking for. He mentioned something like that, yeah.
Oops.
When he kind of, when he kind of ran to him the second time. You know, when he stole that key from, Pazir.
What sword was he talking about? Am I the only
Yeah,
one?
don't you remember? Aaron mentioned that.
Mana was said to have given a legendary sword to her hero champion. But I could have never fathomed that the fairy...
What are you talking about? You guys live in a fantasy world. You literally have fairies that are
It
real.
was real either.
There's literally a goddess and elementals. What are you talking about?
Myth originated here.
What are you talking about? You don't believe something.
The mana tree.
What are you talking about? You don't believe in fairy tales. What are you talking about?
Let's find it.
Gotta love it when these types of games have characters that have that kind of logic.
Yes, the water is...
Alright, I kid. Alright, I'm just kind of joking about, okay? Anyway, what do you think of Julie's song? Alright, now he's all killer and no filler. Yeah, Julie, he's all killer and no filler. He's like great. Alright, now he could really do what a metal guitar do. We need to introduce him to metal. What metal? That's all. Alright, now what? Where you already know? We need to introduce him to metal. Perhaps he can learn to do bardcore.
Taking this?
Yeah. Alright, now. Yeah, we need to teach him about bardcore.
This is kind of exciting.
Yo, fairy acorn, yeah. Grab the honey. I need that honey. I need that funny bunny. I need that bunny, and I need it now. I mean, where's Annabelle? Alright, now, Annabelle, one of the number one kiss bunnies, and, I'm probably gonna use, doing her streams, and yeah. She seems like she's way more popular than I am.
All custodians water the plants here?
Yeah, I wish I were popular, but, no.
Who else?
Maybe if I streamed a little bit earlier.
Friends?
Alright, next week I'm gonna try, streaming earlier, yeah.
Here is a good friend of mine.
Wait, what? This tree is a
Yeah, that tree is a Sproutling.
Oh,
Unisoul will pay for the gotcha bulls. No, we're not using people's soul to, pay for gotcha bulls, Dark Shovel tried to do that, you know what? Dark Shovel, made a hyper addictive gotcha game, to steal people's souls, but so yeah, that means that Annabelle is, kind of off them, forever. Also, Julie, I mentioned your people have been turning into plants. Will they eventually wake up?
But when are the buds meant to bloom?
No. Must be alright now.
Usually the trees are already in bloom by the time the convoy of... But not this year. There's probably no hope for the burl after all.
Alright now.
Suppose we all gotta go sometime.
Whoa, hold on. I need to jump straight to utter destruction.
Nope. I think this is it for us. No flowers, no fairies.
What are you talking about? Wait, what are you talking about? The elves are right in front of you.
I'm sure you've all got stuff to do. Some bandit you're tailing or whatever.
This part of lore, literally anything is in your lore. That's right.
Just like that?
Yeah, I even have a villain that's a living kitchen sink, yeah. Yeah, I have a villain that's literally an object spirit that's a living kitchen sink, yeah. So literally I have everything, yeah.
To ask him.
So I literally, have everything, really. And yes, he's real. He's called Deep Sinker.
Got some syrup.
Yeah, he's a minor villain in the object world, in the object war arc.
Something else you needed, or were you that curious?
There's a
Yeah,
lot
the
of
object world arc.
about this. I was
The object weapon arc.
Better than my usual round. As you wish. All Sproutlings remain dormant for long periods with one exception. We alternate who looks after the rest of us while we sleep. As the custodian, I water my sleeping friends each and every day.
What are the rules then? There are
I woke
no
up 4
rules.
years ago, just
I mean, there are set rules.
So 4
There are
years
set
ago,
rules on the magic system. There's a hard magic system, really. I mean, yes, it is based on imagination, but you know, each and every being, you know, does have a talent. And you know, that talent is tied to, you know, the magic arts they can, you know, unlock and, you know, do. It just so happens that anybody's talent is, you know, the moon.
Maybe she can help.
Which is, you know, a very strong one.
What a silly thing to say. Alms are appointed.
And you come up with, you know, more stuff for it to do, though.
Nothing we can do about this. But how do you know if you don't try? I went directly to Sylphin and asked if maybe You don't want this place, right?
Also, you know, all the magic beings that are not humans or celestials, yeah, including fairies, you know, they're spawned from tulpamancy, as well as all the, as well as all the fantasy worlds in that lore. They're all spawned from tulpamancy, you know, that was made by humans.
But that's going to
They're all descended from that, you know.
Perhaps mortals like yourself try to defy destiny, but that's not how we do things up here. Sproutlings take what life gives us, and we're great.
Right, Sproutlings are adorable, though. Kinda wish, you know, kinda wish, you know, Julie's people would wake up.
On the edge of destruction. All the while we waited, tending the seeds as we've always done. Whatever hand fate deals us is our burden to bear. How egotistical to assume you know better than the gods
Hey,
yourself.
I know, Julie, but you know, perhaps you can get chosen.
Egotistical? That's rich coming from
He's not a weed. Don't call him a weed. Hey, like Julie, so if we're like going into destruction of the world, can you like make us some weed? No, I'm not making you weed. I need to take care of my friends. After all, they're still sleepy. They're still sleepy little plants. They went to the earth and went ZZZ and they're not waking up. Maybe we can talk to Dryad about that. You know, that seems like something that she can do. Right? Dryad. Yeah, now Z. Yeah, alright, sleepy little plants. It's like when a plant blooms in the sun and, closes its petals at night. You know, gotta maximize that sunlight.
We weren't done with our conversation. Actually, I didn't have anything else to say to you folks. I've said my piece. No need to get worked up about it. I'll tell you what. If an alm of wood is chosen, you'll be the first to know. So go ahead and look around for that corkstone or...
No.
It's corestone, not corkstone. And that's our friend
Serena, please don't be so mean, okay?
Alma Fire had her corestone stolen by Orin. If we don't get that piece of her back, then Tiania is in danger. Ferdia still has a chance. So use it. How can you stand around and throw your hands up like none of this is in your control? Don't you care?
Of course he
what
cares,
happens to
right?
the world?
Alright now.
Think of your dormant friends. Don't you want to save them? Isn't that worth asking to become the Alm of Wood yourself?
Look, pal, I'm not going to take much more of your sass. You think I'm not worried about the fate of my home? There should be blooms by now. It's not supposed to be like
And
this.
please talk to your patron, at least talk to your patron elemental.
A fairy won't come.
You know, please.
A fairy, a Sproutling's
Yeah, alright now.
no lives to preserve. It'd be the end of everything. Maybe this is my fault. I could have overwatered the burrow or pruned something I wasn't supposed to. That worry is
Oh,
always
poor
around.
Julie. Look at Julie. He's so cute, yeah.
Here's a thought, Julie.
He's an anxious little small little plant, and we need to protect him, yeah.
Huh? But don't you need to find that
Look at the
arrow?
berries on this outfit. That looks really nice.
You said so yourself. No one has come through the burrow but us. We
Hold on, I'll
trust
like
you know what's
alright
going
now.
on in your home.
The little dude, yeah.
I'm the
We need to
soldier.
protect the little
It's
dude,
my
yeah.
duty to find the Alm and
We need to protect the
Orin.
little dude, yeah. Yeah, he's a precious little plant.
But there's no
Mm.
cure for the burrow.
Well, Sproutlings are basically plants, though.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
honestly,
plants that are people.
Stop quitting before you
Alright
start,
now.
kid.
At least they're not like the man-eating plants that alright. At least they're closer to Saris and his people, and not like the man-eating plants.
Enough sunlight. That's good.
The landscape and verdure.
Yeah, you know, the man-eating plants from outer space are really mean.
Before now.
Yeah, they technically come from, you know, Cersei's homeworld, but, you know,
To reach here?
yeah, they kind of, you know, took it over and, you know, kind of, you know, converted it into a giant man-eating planet.
The solution may be that the sustenance.
You know, that's also taken over by man-eating plants.
Try.
Yes, and I did make that just for the pun.
Leads to eliminate. Let's take a look around the area first.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me that, you know, in Chrono Trigger, they made Frog into a frog just so that, you know, he could receive a kiss from a princess. Which I'm pretty sure they did. Which I'm pretty sure they at least did that,
While
yeah.
we wait for him, we can try to figure out the cause of all this.
At least I'm pretty sure that's what happened, yeah. I'm not 100% though, because I can't speak on the intentions and thoughts of other people, no. Hey, what? Alright, what's this bush in the way? There's a bush. Oh no. Alright, let's just slash right through it for the machete.
The whole area is covered in plants. Maybe that's for the best. We don't want Orin sneaking past
Unless he's the one that blocked it off, but how would he do that?
He's the one that blocked it
How
off.
would he do that? Did he you know, set up some fertilizer?
I don't know anything about growing plants.
Yeah, he decided, you know, fertilize it with some man-eating plants.
Fascinating. Practically none of this flora was included in the almanacs of my adolescence.
There's no getting around it. We have to ask the elemental of wood.
Alright, the elemental of wood.
Great idea.
The elemental of good wood.
Doesn't know what's wrong.
You know, if you need help from the elemental of wood, you can ask Palmena for that.
The one to rub it in Julia's face and we found the answer.
Or if I was cursing to a frog, would you kiss me? Oh, yes, I would.
Time to waste
I would certainly do that, yeah.
undergrowth.
Dryad is the elemental of wood. And
Right now, it kind of
well-versed
reminds me, I
in
need to,
these
you know, implement the Frog Prince into a villain somehow.
Wood
You know,
will
which is, kind of reminds me of,
These?
alright now, it kind of reminds me of that Hidden Object, you know, series, you know, Dark Parables.
Oh, great. Gotta bother Julie again. Just what I need.
Yeah, Frog Prince was one of the villains in, you know, Dark Parables, yeah. Of course, you know, I don't expect you guys to, you know, really like, you know, Dark Parables because, you know, it's a hidden object game. I know some people are gonna be like, oh, that's a phone game. Which means, technically speaking, you know, hidden object games are. Kind of. At least they aren't, you know, pay to win microtransaction filled stuff.
How did you
Hey,
get
look at all, alright now.
Don't you
I know, yeah.
big old stalk that reaches all the way up here? My sisters and I didn't want to waste this once in 4 years opportunity, so we climbed up. We figured now is the perfect chance to gather exotic ingredients nectar for flavorings.
Why am I surprised you said yeah?
Besides, this
No,
place is
you shouldn't
fascinating.
be. That's what I would do for a friend.
Dangerous
Especially if you're cursed.
Mysterious Gaian explorers. What's not to like?
Sounds like you three have a full itinerary.
Wait, Gaian.
Wait a minute. Did you say Gaian explorers? Where did you see one of those?
Oh, there was a dashing young adventurer of that description over by the tree. We saw him.
Wait, that's Aaron.
Track of him though. Had to focus on keeping
Yeah, he's the guy that, you know, stole Aaron, and that stole, you know, he has source.
He's on his way.
Did you see a Sproutling around here? Short, green.
Yeah.
Nope. But I sure would love to meet a Sproutling in the flesh.
Alright now. Oh, something bad is coming.
Terrifying.
Oh no, is Julie in trouble?
Could be Julie.
Oh, before you go, do me a
Don't worry, I don't need to stock up on anything.
you want.
I'm fine. Alright now. You're studying for Joy Father Manager. Yeah. Alright. They're like, we need that money, we really do.
From Milos.
I'm like, no, we don't, you don't need any more money, no.
Merchant sisters if you need to stock up on
Yeah.
anything.
Preparedness.
Alright now.
Who knows what
Greed
knows?
is a bottomless well, okay. Again, I'm sure that, you know, they're fine. They, you know, provide good service, yeah. Exchanging ability seeds. Alright, we didn't like that. By the way, you know, Sproutlings are like some of the most adorable, cute little creatures ever. You know, I think rabbits are also very cute, and I would like to keep one as a pet. You know, provided they aren't gonna, you know, turn around and bite me. Hey, Annie. It's an innie. Thank you, Yenny. Yenny. Glad you can make it. So, how was stream? How was stream, Yenny? How's Cassette Beast? How was Cassette Beast, by the way? Oh, no, look at that. Is that Grapple fine? Oh, no, he's back. Julie, be careful. That's a dangerous man-eating plant. We need to protect you from it. Protect the good plants from you.
We can handle this.
Protect the good plant people from, you know, from the evil man-eating plants from outer space.
It was too strong for me to uproot it when
That's when the level 200 guy went on and stomped the something known Fusion 10-0 with an effing traffic crap. Alright, now. It's that Wind Waker boss. Alright, now, it's the Wind Waker boss. I remember him. We need the boomerang. I don't think we have a boomerang, guys. I don't think we have the boomerang. Alright, fire the lasers. Alright, now, lasers, go. Lasers, go. Laser fire. Alright, now, fire the lasers. Is that the parasite cage from Chain of Memories? Oh, yeah. That guy came in with a traffic cabinet and all its evolutions and nothing else at one turn bosses. Yeah, traffic crab. Alright, I like the design for traffic crab. It's just, you know, it's a crab with a traffic cone. You know, it looks very nice.
Close call.
I just wish that, you know, I just wish that.
Wander off on your own.
Yeah, I've been looking for a magic crab I was looking for a magic crab and I eventually gave up on it.
I mean, that
Oh, excuse me. Oof.
grapple line might be the cause of the problems in the burrow. Don't get me wrong. This could all still be by the
Alright,
wayside.
yeah.
I wasn't
Julia, I'm pretty sure, you know, the goddess of, you know, man is not all powerful. It's okay to, you know, give yourself a little bit of control, I guess. You know, as long as you don't abuse it, right?
Huh. And here I thought you were mad at us again.
The traffic out you spit like 30 times in one term. I don't mean figuratively, I mean literally. What? How did it use? How did it use spit like in 30 times in one turn?
But you won't be able to figure out what keeps the flowers from blooming, right?
Well, I mean that's a good way, you know, that's a good way to save on AP.
Gardening. When in doubt, it's best.
Since, you know, spit has a cost of 0.
Jule, do you know where the elemental wood is?
Dryad? Easy peasy.
Yeah, Dryad's, you know, very cute.
Dryad.
Hey, Dryad, where are you? Whoa, look at her look at that design. Alright, Dryad looks very cute. Dryad looks very cute. It reminds me a little bit of Saris.
You got it fast. Were you
Yeah, some sticker fusing and like 80% chance of being used at random.
that is to say?
Whoa! Oh, yeah.
But then I saw you were tied up with Grappleline and wasn't certain what to do.
No, I got captured by Grapple Lot. Fine, no.
Oh,
That's kind of what happened in Trials of Mana.
you noticed,
You guys remember Trials of Mana, right?
A particular pleasure indeed, Dryad.
Yeah, Dryad, alright
We
now.
were just inquiring as to
By the
your
way,
name.
Yenny is very cute, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys would like her?
I'm over there.
Yeah, she's like a vermilion bird, yeah. Which is like a very legendary, you know, godlike creature, yeah.
I guess. Grappleline is the one behind
A very legendary, you know, godlike creature, yeah.
from the plants, starting the growth.
I wish that Enemy was, you know, something that impressive, but, you know, not quite.
Well, the monster's gone. So that means
The flowers.
Yeah, alright now.
Dryad, this is great. Won't be calm after all.
Had a bunch of custom starters and they all had extra slots like 5% magic attack boost, but each empty slot that would stack.
So much to do.
Whoa, that's pretty good.
Come the ferry. Meet
Yeah, the sticker fusion and, you know, the stickers, you know, and cassette base do get crazy, yeah. 2 white fuse are better than 1?
and you
Oh, thank you, past.
Julie.
See, Yenny, alright, he loves us.
Situation may be. One of the few
We should, you know, do our best, we should do our best for everybody, yeah.
That should count for something, I think.
Yeah, we got, alright now, and also, alright, yeah. So Traffic Ant had like over 9,000 attack, literally. Whoa, over 9,000! It's over 9,000! You know, it's actually originally supposed to be over 8,000, but you know, the dub, you know, made it higher for some reason. Yeah, although, strictly speaking, over 9,000, you know, sounds a lot more impressive. Yeah, when Vegeta saw that, it was like, you know, oh shit. Cool, I got the grapple fighting core stone,
He's
yay!
in a better mood. I guess.
Cool, I got the wood sprite tonic, yay!
Lucky for us. Now, let's head to the appointment.
Alright now, alright Julie. Alright Julie, alright now Julie. Oh, excuse me. Watching a traffic out, obliterate Norb fusion, turn 0. Yeah, turn 0 kills are very common in Kasepis when you build your team right.
Again, my apologies for the delay. I was considering Verdius's future. Now then, with this spring breeze, I bid the trees awake bloom forth.
Oh no, are they not blooming? I can't believe my eyes when crabs cooked like that.
Huh?
Oh no, what? Julie, what? What? He got a sprout on his head. Whoa, he got a little sprout on his head. Yeah, fair. I mean, the one thing you can use is a scarab strat. Yeah, that's basically what I was using when I was playing the game.
Sleeping trees.
But there is something funny about when it's a traffic crab doing it. I agree with that. Hey, don't pluck his flower, no! No, that's very precious to, plant people. You just shouldn't pluck their flowers. That's like a very intimate act when you flowered them.
Of wood. The scent is divine.
Oh. Alright, maybe I shouldn't say stuff like that. I'm sorry. Alright, now.
My hibernating friends didn't bloom. I did. A humble custodian like me? And I thought only dormant Sproutlings were fated to blossom. Oh, yes, well, you see, I was planning to choose you from the very beginning. That's why.
Oh yeah, look at Dryad. Dryad's very cute.
Necessary to the mana tree.
I would say Sarah's is cute, but Sarah's is a guy, yeah.
You got it, Dryad.
But you guys are all cute, yeah.
Oh, but I'm the wood.
Yeah, that green leafy hair definitely reminds me of, Sarah's. I mean, there's so many, wonderful and cool plants in the world. Alright, now. Yeah, I actually dabbled a little bit, foraging. So, I know a little bit about, the plants that are edible as well as, some plants that are not. Alright, one time when I went outside, I found white snake root.
Julie? What's wrong?
Of course, white snake root is, super toxic. Don't eat it. Yeah, that's the plant that killed Abraham Lincoln's mother. Poisoning because white snake root when it's eaten by cows makes the milk like super toxic.
Better stick with it and check this out.
You're a guy too, but Pass, you're a cute guy, yeah. You're cute. Wait, Pass, you're cute, and so is Cinnamon.
Julie, you kept us company with your joyful singing. We asked Dryad to
Oh, the sleeping Sproutlings are communicating with them telepathically.
That monster
Nice.
in Milo's woods has been draining us of our mana. We have nothing to spare on
The monsters have been draining their mana now.
Grapplevine is defeated, but it will take time.
So Grapplevine was sucking them dry.
Much time to
I suck him up and spit him out like spinach. Oh.
Will you do that?
Yep, he was simping real hard in my streams. Yeah, Pass, that makes sense, yeah.
Things will
That makes sense, Pass, simps for me too.
future of the world.
At least a little bit.
You to confess
But seems like, you got way more simps than I do.
that you've always so long for the chance to be alone. I can't
That course, you deserve him. You deserve him, yeah.
use this, and together we will see the future flourish.
Alright, now, ooh, the Dryad Sprig, here it comes. Here comes the Dryad Sprig.
Wowee, the elemental.
Yeah, I noticed. I guess, I did advertise a couple and in a couple of servers beforehand.
That's where it was.
Nice.
We forgot to return it before we went to sleep. Sorry.
Very nice.
But now that our work here is done,
Yeah, I kind of built my Discord server kind of a little bit after,
enjoy the
because when I got banned banned on Twitter, I decided, to kind of try and build one and, try to get everybody and when I came back, I was trying to get as many people as possible in there.
On your journey. There was no one left in my
At least some of the people, you know, followed me over there, so
with Val.
that's good.
But maybe
I'm hoping more of them will, you know, join eventually.
Some life back to the parish.
If possible. Or, you know, when we make more friends, you know.
Morley's right.
You
It would
know, hopefully some of them will be interested in watching the streams.
It doesn't work out like that.
Oh, excuse me.
Mom
Oof.
always told me I wasn't fit.
Oh, you know what I should do, you know, after the streams are done and, you know, they're all finalized on YouTube and everything?
I'm here.
I should, you know, advertise them a little bit, yeah.
This from the person lecturing me about
Yeah, they'll see you got banned on Twitter that one time.
Sounds like
Yeah.
the pilgrimage hasn't
Yeah,
been
I got banned for, you know, quote-unquote suspicious behavior despite the fact that I did absolutely nothing wrong. Like, absolutely nothing.
forward to our journey together.
You know, I think it's because, you know, Elon got a little salty.
The mana tree's just over there. Oh.
Yeah, it's around the time that Elon started getting really salty at people. You know, for poking fun at him. They can't handle the hip, so wait, that's Twitch. Yeah, I got banned for suspicious bot-like behavior, even though I did absolutely nothing wrong. You know, I was just doing things I normally do. Yeah, I did not break any TOS. So Twitter, you know, basically banned me for no reason.
Though, I shouldn't get ahead of myself. Or
Yeah, I think it's around the time, you know, I was having those imposter accounts, you know, impersonate me, and, you know, somebody must have reported me to try. Someone like that must have tried to report me.
We made it. Oh, good. I shall open the path for you. Heave and
Yeah, more or less. Yeah, stupid imposters. Get out of here.
there you are.
We've come upon the far
Stupid posers, you know, trying to, you know, shut me down while you know, scamming people at my name.
sight.
Disgusting. Ugh.
Sir
Blah.
Solgard, beyond these trees is what is known as the Sanctuary of Mana.
Disgusting.
Unfortunately, only the elves are permitted to enter. The Soul Guard cannot go
Maybe somehow I piss off the wrong person and they decide to report me for some
I
reason.
have my duty to Hina to fulfill. I will get her core stone back.
The merchant sister.
Or, you know, it was around the time, you know, Twitter was, you know, Elon was messing around with Twitter's code.
Here, are
And, you know, there was a lot of banning.
An idea of his plans. Try and head him off.
I don't know the fella, but if this Aaron Winter
Yeah, whenever Elon, you know, starts messing around with, you know, Twitter's codes and rules.
Mana tree,
Yeah, he always fucks things up.
stick together at least until we
Alright, don't let Elon know that I'm kind of making fun of him on the stream, by the way.
You're right.
Alright, maybe I'll stop talking about him soon, okay? I'm sorry, I'm not here to, you know, make people angry. Yeah. At least I managed to get my account back by basically spamming the help desk and being like, yo, you need to unban me. Yeah, which to their credit they actually did. Which is very nice, yeah. Yeah, we need to focus on things that are positive, like this fun game. Yeah, try some alright, Fish and Savannah, you know, is a good game, yeah. Very, very fun. Alright, now, it's nice to see Grapple Vine again, you know, and you know, again. After Trials of Mana. Yeah, they were freaking massive in, you know, Trials of Mana. Reminds me of the whole situation of a scam artist who went not only impersonated others, but also filed other commissions for lists and sold them, and thankfully that one had a happy ending. Yeah, there's been a lot of incidents of that kind of thing. Yeah, unfortunately.
There is a barrier around the Mana Sanctuary. Only alms are able to cross.
Only
the
alms?
line.
No.
What? Really? But what if we get surrounded by monsters and we don't have Val to
Wait,
take
you guys are strong warriors. You guys are strong warriors. You can handle yourself against any monsters. You're literally level 99. I think you'll be fine.
Sanctuary from
You can literally one-shot most of the bosses in the game so far.
and the Sanctuary.
You know, Grapple Fine, you know, lasted more than a few seconds.
Or at least.
But I'm pretty sure you'll be fine.
now? Spirit realm?
Well, it's a realm, but for spirits. It's where elementals and sproutlings came from. In the past, it used
Wait,
to be
Sproutlings and Elementals come from a different
where
realm?
humans live. The Mana Goddess used to be able to protect the spirit realm from monsters. But when all
Oh no, that means monsters are alright, the realms got merged somehow.
Merged, you say?
Yes, fortunately that incident did have a happy ending in the end.
Emerge in Milos,
That's good, yeah.
The goddess had to create the barrier to protect Sanctuary. It's
The
really
dialogue doesn't
so
account for your max
solid.
level grinds.
The goddess and the mana tree.
Yeah, to be fair, I am starting on New Game Plus and, you know, basically have everything unlocked already.
Well, okay then. If you're sure.
Alright, now we can, you know, unlock all of Julie's stuff and, you know, alright. Alright, time to menu. Alright, alright, now, I'm gonna do something really, really annoying and I'm gonna be menuing, okay? Alright, I promise this is not gonna be, you know, super toxic or anything. Alright, the first thing we want to unlock, of course, is, you know, the heal spells. I mean, no reason not to unlock those. No reason not to basically unlock all the heal spells. Yeah, we need to unlock heal spells with Julie. Yeah, not like Zeus Toxic Magical Manga. No. Yeah, that kind of reminds me of that one jutsu that, you know, Steamax used in, you know, Hyperdimension Neptunia. Yeah, that somehow worked on. Yeah, I'm guessing. Yeah, that somehow worked on, you know, Purple Heart. Then again, I'm pretty sure, you know, Hyperdimension Neptunia is very lesbian coded, so. A bit like Angel Woman and Mastamon. A bit like Angel Woman and, you know, Lady Devilmon's fusion and Mastamon. You know, very lesbian coded. It is. Alright now. There is nothing toxic about menuing. Okay. Thanks, Fast. I appreciate that. You know, I appreciate that very highly. Hyper Cannon. Alright, enormous slabs of stone fly out the enemy, dealing earth damage. Lava. Alright, whoa. Alright, I think we should unlock water as well. You know, since that also has heal spells. Oh yeah, and unlock wind too, yeah, because of that summoning arts. I'm thinking about other games to play in due time. Wanna stream when I want to stream one day is that Hollow Life VTuber fighting game. Oh, Idol Showdown, yeah, you should do that, yeah. Yeah, you should do that, yeah. Yeah, you should really do that. Yeah, yo, Yenny, would you be up for Among Us? Would you be up for, you know, doing Among Us with everybody? You know, if we were to do that. Yeah, that way we can be sus. Yeah, sure, someday. Okay. Summon Choblinood. Yeah. Heart Thrash. Increase damage from summoning magic by a huge amount. Yo, Full Metal Hugger. Yeah, you can summon a giant face summon a giant face hugger. No, not the face huggers. Not the face huggers. No. Not the face huggers, no. Not the face huggers, no. No. Not the huggers, not the face huggers, no. Sorry, just not working on work stuff for like immediately, but I should be good. Just to clear things up, me raising Indy is not simping because love boat goes both ways and towards you. Yes it is. Oh, you don't have to be ashamed of, you know, simping. Alright, don't worry, Pass, you don't have to be ashamed for simping. Yeah, we're not here to shame you for simping, yeah. Yeah, we're just you know, pulling your leg a little bit. That's okay. It's okay. We're just pulling your leg a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, we're not here to shame you for simping. Yeah. We can't just shame people for simping. Yeah. Yeah, we're not gonna shame you for simping. Yeah. And we won't shame you for simping. Yeah. There's no shame in simping. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, ow. Alright, come on. Alright, now we can unlock. Alright, now. Alright, now we can. Alright, now we can. Nice, we unlocked yet another class. Alright, now there we go. No, wow. Alright, unlock the dark. Oh, I see. We're gonna have to use some of our. Alright, now. Oh god.
Under the cliffs was not nearly as
Oh my goodness, get sucked by a face hugger.
To the manor tree. What? Barely anyone.
Alright, there's still a little bit more menuing I have to do with Duno Julie. Alright, now let's get on him. Alright now, alright now. Alright now, let's, alright now. Alright, swap weapon type, you know. Yeah, give him the umbrella, yeah. Give him the umbrella because I find the umbrella, you know, funny. Right now, and obviously we should have him use... Alright now, obviously Healing Light Plus. Summon the Face Hugger. Summon the Full Metal Hugger, use the Dark Curse because that's a good debuff. That's a good debuff. Alright now, alright now, I guess I'll go Moon Spiral. Alright, and we have to give him some ability seeds. Alright, give him mana guidance. Alright, now let's see. I know, I don't want to use all that. Right now, he's probably just gonna get... Right now. Right now, Traveler's Talisman. Right now, magic attack and magic defense. Stamina, I might as well increase that. Scepter Mirror Sigil, alright now. That should, you know, help him out a little bit. Oh, Enaban! Enaban, thank you! Thanks, Enaban! Thanks, Enaban, thank you. Alright, now. Alright, now we can, you know, use Invisible Bonds. I'm pretty sure that's a good one, right? Extra MP. Oh, someone meant to say it, yeah. Whoops. I guess we can't do that. Right now, there's gotta be something. Right now, there's... Alright. Hey, how about we give him Lucent Beam? Just to be a little bit spicy. Right now... Be a bit spicy. Right now, alright. Alright, Spirit Sigil. Alright, now let's give him... Alright, let's give him a Life Sigil. And let's give him... Let's give him Life Sigil Plus. Pasa, alright. Pasa said he went to bed, but here he is sipping Friendly. Alright, yeah. Yeah, alright, yeah, he's simping. Yeah, he's simping. Restore 10 HP for, defeating enemies. Right, restore MB. Alright, restore 5 HP, yeah. Alright, increase the damage of, summoning. Alright, now. Alright, now it's Ring Divinity. No, we don't really need that. Increase HP recovery, that's actually really good. Alright, if we revive allies, we're gonna, get a little bit. We're gonna be able to revive them all. Restore 10 HP, alright, yeah. Well, let's go and resuscitate. Remove any stats effects from healing, yeah. Alright, now let's see. Healing magic consumes less MP, that's good. Alright, Lamp Bloom healing, yeah, that's a good one too, yeah. Alright, sorry about all that. Alright, sorry about all the menuing. I had to do it, you see.
People, but it looks like monsters sure do. Tread carefully.
I'm sorry about all the menuing, I swear I'm,
I have gathered some grizzly syrup.
Alright, sorry about all the menuing. Sorry about all the menuing, it will happen again.
I feel the spirit's faith.
Alright, sorry about all the menuing.
Music, Jule. Sure am.
Alright, hold on. Alright, now, can I dismiss this real quick so I can read?
460 songs.
My favorite pet has a dedicated shrimp. I mean, who are, alright now. Alright, seems like, alright now. No, I'm glad. I'm very happy with that. I'm very happy, don't worry, past. I'm very happy, with that. You don't have to be ashamed.
What wondrous way.
After all, nobody should be ashamed of it. Nobody should be ashamed of you. Nobody should be ashamed for liking certain VTubers over others.
I will take this.
Don't lack the loot.
Oh yeah. Nobody should be ashamed for liking certain VTubers. Nobody should be ashamed for liking certain VTubers. Or anything that they like.
Gathered some grizzly
Really. At least that's what I believe. Yeah, get that honey.
secured.
I need that honey. I need that honey.
Not to
I need that bunny.
Have you noticed that Val spaces out a lot? Oh, that's probably when he's.
Alright, now let's alright, now summoning magic go. Alright, load them all up. That's right, blow them all up. Oh hey, what's this? Oh yeah.
Gathered some grizzly syrup.
Alright, now alright, it's saying there's something. Ooh, what's this? Alright, there's a meridian right here.
Secure.
Alright, it's saying there's something right here. Alright, what's this? Oh, we got.
Such vigorous vegetation.
Alright, can we move the plant that, go this way? Alright, whoa, we got like 10 honey.
Jule, don't your feet hurt?
I don't think we can go that far.
Without shoes?
Hurt? Why would they hurt?
Oh, whoops! Whoop! Alright, whoops. Alright, that was a bit of a mistake. Yeah, sorry about that. Alright, whoops. That's okay, at least there's no penalty for, at least, falling into a hole isn't instant death like it is in, something like Dark Souls. Yeah, at least it's not instantaneous death, so. Oh hey, Light Elemental.
Spirit strength. To where have we been warped?
Oh, yeah.
A rather evil flaw.
Right now, start taking down the bad guys. Now, watch out for these dragons. They might, suck us up. I might, eat us. Alright, I'm gonna go to sleep. Okay, bye. I passed. Alright, have a good sleep, okay?
What wonderful
Oh, got us scales. Got us scales. We can use it to reset. Alright, got us scales. Yo, we got scales. No, alright, yeah.
sir.
Yo, got a scale.
Such vigorous vegetation.
Oh, got a scale, yeah. That's like, alright, that's like a really. That's like a really good item, yeah. It's like super duper rare too.
I will take this.
I remember it being like super duper rare, and
I've gathered some grizzly sir.
I kind of wish, there weren't gotta scales, and you could just respec at any time, really.
Activate.
Like whenever you want, sure, like in Dragon Quest, 11. I think that'd be a little bit better. If I'm gonna be, 100% honest. Whoa, I got a killer pansy core stone, nice! I got a killer pansy core stone, that's actually really good.
Forest, but it
Nice.
right. Not a lot of
Alright, now, no.
They might be pretty.
Alright, now,
Shouldn't have
just ignore the
fallen into
voices.
marshes below.
Noted. Then we shall
Alright,
stick
now.
to the tree trunks
Jump.
and make ample use of the
Alright,
spirit's
now,
power.
jump all the way down.
I will take this.
Alright, we're gonna have to be careful about platforming around here.
I
Oh no, whoa, I forgot which button, is the dash. Right now... Okay, look over there. Right now, let's look around a little bit. Just be careful, we might fall into a point...
This area is veritably virulent.
Oh, we didn't get poisoned?
I have added some grizzly sir.
We didn't get poisoned from the poison swamp, nice. Oh nice, a gold clover, that's actually really good.
Maybe items I have
Oh, look at that,
something
Queen
of
Ab.
fantastic value.
Ooh, we found a chalice of change. That's actually really nice.
Grow stronger with every
Might we
battle.
exchange these elsewhere?
Okay. Right now, that actually is where we're supposed to go. Right now. Right now, I see a crystal over there. I see some elemental points over there. Oh, whoa, whoops. Almost fell right off. Alright, let's grab that, shall we?
Activate. It is pulsating with power.
Alright, I see a treasure chest down there, so I'm gonna go grab that. Alright now, blow them up. Alright now, shoot them with lasers. Alright, might as well burn them all up.
I think some
Might as well try to burn them all up.
We certainly don't lack the lucre.
Maybe items equipped
Playing Burn kind of reminds me of, when I was, kind of reminds me of, playing Trickstar. Some people, in some burn festivals, Trickstar is, very toxic when it comes to burn, but, other than the burn though, it's actually not very good.
secured.
Other than the burn damage that Trickstars can do, which they can do very quickly. Yeah, they're not actually that good. Yeah, but you basically have if you want to win with Trickstars, you basically have to go first. Yeah,
Might we exchange
you kind of have to hope that your opponent doesn't just disrupt your board or nuke it or something. Oh, it's toxic.
This area is very
The water's toxic. Come into the poison water, it's fine. Alright, come into the poison water, hero, it's fine. What, isn't that basically all decks these days? Yeah, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, you are correct about that, unfortunately. To be fair, you know, basically every deck, you know, has to go first, basically. That's just basically what Yu-Gi-Oh's basically become these days.
Some grizzly syrup.
Yeah, that's just basically what Yu-Gi-Oh's become these days. Yeah, I mean, Konami keeps trying every method they can to try and fix it.
Secured.
Yeah, to their credit, Konami keeps trying to fix it, but I think they, like, keep misunderstanding the problem.
Hear us.
I think they kind of misunderstand what the problem is, though. Yeah, it's that cards are, you know, so... It's like, you know, a lot of cards are so strong and, you know, have paragraphs of effects now that, you know, they basically can do just whatever, really. And, you know, any of them are like an instant win, not like...
It is correctly calibrated.
Yeah. Yeah, it's basically that, yeah.
Correctly calibrated.
It's like so many cards, you know, just have, you know, millions of effects that, you know, basically, you know, that basically just win the game on the spot.
What wondrous speed.
And just basically win the game as long as you get them, and, you know, if you manage to build a board of negates first, you basically automatically win. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just like, you know, if you can't build a board of, you know, negates first, you know, you don't win. Yeah, and if your opponent does, you know, have all those negates on the board, you just gotta hope you have a lucky god hand, and, you know, you're able to get through all that. And usually that's not the case. And usually that doesn't happen, unfortunately. Unfortunately, that doesn't always happen.
This area is veritably virulent.
Yeah. The worst part is you have people that play a certain archetype and 70% of the deck is still the same cards everyone else uses. Yeah. Yeah, most deck... Well, alright. Yeah, most decks are, you know, staples and... Yeah, there's always gonna be staples and hand traps. Yeah, there's basically gonna be staples no matter what you do, really.
Some grizzly syrup.
Yeah, people are gonna be running staples pretty much all the time. That's just kind of the nature of it, yeah. I will say, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is very fun, but, you know... I mean, it's not real... I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! Can be fun when, you know... Yu-Gi-Oh! Can be very fun, but, you know, sometimes it can be like, you know... Yeah, but sometimes it can be a bit like, you know, when you're like playing an ultra hard video game and, you know, you rage at it for a little bit, you know, because like it's like an ultra hard game with, you know, an unfair boss. You know, some people really enjoy that kind of thing for some reason, and you know, other times it's like, you know.
This area is veritably virulent.
Other times it's like, yeah. Yeah, if I'm gonna be, you know, completely honest. Yeah, still like Yu-Gi-Oh, but, you know. Very, you know, very I feel it's kind of very difficult to, you know, get into, you know. You kind of have to, you know, you kind of really have... If you're starting to get back into it, though, you know... It can be a bit of a learning curve, you know, if I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, and, you know, the tutorials and, you know, guides that, you know, Konami has are, like, really bad. Yeah, they're still like, recommending that you play Raigeki.
Vigorous vegetation.
Yeah, that, you know, Konami guides to Yu-Gi-Oh! Are still recommending, you know, yeah, you can use Raigeki to blow up your opponent's board and, you know, You can just, attack into them with like a 1200 attack monster, normal monster. And that's like a good strategy to win.
Come to think of it, there hasn't
And like, no.
for a while.
I'm the first
I mean, Raigeki can win you the game provided, that the monsters don't have any destruction protection. Don't get me wrong. But, your enemy what if your enemy has a bunch of graveyard effects? Or, they're able to negate the Raigeki. Which they probably will have. Which if they have a board that you're gonna blow up, they'll probably have that. Ow, these enemies are immune to light. Some of these enemies are immune to light. Alright now. That's not good. That's not good. I like using light magic, and Oh well, if the enemies are immune to one type of magic, just use a different type. I like it, but I want a good single-player Yu-Gi-Oh game. Yeah, I want good single-player Yu-Gi-Oh games that what I want is a good Yu-Gi-Oh simulator that's, not trying to, make a whole bunch of money off me. Not gonna be, Duel Links and Master Dueler are good, but, let's face it, they're designed to, be big money sinks. Not gonna lie. To get cards. And, people want.
convoy before us has also marveled at this view.
Yeah, alright, yeah. Yeah, and you know me, I have to admit I'm a bit of an old school gamer, and I don't really quite like that. Good change form, that's actually a really good one. Alright, let's see what's deeper inside this place. Alright, let's see what's deeper inside. That's what she said. Understandable, yeah, thank you. I do think some of the artwork for Yu-Gi-Oh is I do think the artwork for Yu-Gi-Oh is definitely getting better. I do think the artwork for Yu-Gi-Oh is getting better than it used to be, not gonna lie, because I'm not yeah. Even though I do miss the old, random monster designs that they used to have. But let's face it, the new archetypes, they have tons of lore around them, and, have big, sweeping stories around them. And, they're basically digitally designed art that, is made by professionals now.
This is the entrance to the Sanctuary of Mana itself.
Instead of just whatever.
I'm a bundle of nerves. Excited, anxious, but
Yeah.
He's gonna have to wait.
Although, they did bring back the Memento archetype so they could, do a whole bunch of cool stuff. Plus, they seem to like, retraining old cards and, giving them modern effects.
To be loitering in this location.
So have they put your alter ego in the game? No, Lovely Labyrinth is a fiend. And also, I do not live in a silver castle inside of a giant maze, okay? I do not have a thing for traps. I do not have a thing for, traps. No. No, I'm not Lovely Labyrinth. I'm not a Otrusama, super villain. I'm not an Otrusama super villain who, has a pair-to-pair platypus relationship with, a knight that I'm, secretly in love with.
Secure.
No. No. Really, no. I'm just referencing Lovely Labyrinth's lore, okay? Yeah, Lovely Labyrinth is, a lesbian demon queen who's, in love with, Miss Knight, and, she's, super nice to Miss Knight whenever Miss Knight comes in and, speeds run the shit out of all her traps, and, Lovely Labyrinth is, trying to constantly trap and trick her, to show off how clever she is. Yeah. Lovely Labyrinth gets, super dejected when, Miss Knight doesn't show up in the labyrinth. Yeah, she gets all super sad. And it's another adventure, she's gets all super sad and be like, where's Miss Knight? I want to fight Miss Knight. Yeah, it's kind of like Perry the Platypus, yeah. Well, Aaron, what are you doing with that mana sword? Don't do that. Don't open that. Aaron, don't mess with that. Don't mess with that. Don't mess with that. Please don't mess with that. Please don't do it. Don't do it, Aaron. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't mess with that sword.
Here?
That's right.
Made her go to your place for a while. And a ban.
I can
Hey, please. I know that you really love Liza. I want to help her with that petrification. You know, you have big visions for, you know, the Earth.
She's still the alm of Earth.
But please don't mess with that sword.
That's why
You're gonna do something really bad.
I have to
You know that sword's probably there for some reason, for a reason.
sacrifice also.
You shouldn't mess with it.
Preserve the future.
Don't do it, Aaron.
You're saying you sacrificed.
Yeah, you sacrificed Hina's life to save it. All right, yeah.
I trusted you, Orin. Both of us did, and you betrayed us.
As the Soul Guard, you're charged with ensuring the alms meet their ends by completing the pilgrimage. You were prepared to lose Hina then? I just made her sacrifice come a little earlier than expected.
Wait, you sacrificed Hina for your own sake, basically, yeah.
Hate me.
I am the true chosen one that shall wield the sword of mana.
My plan.
Yeah, truly I am a good person, yeah.
Person ever again.
Yeah, but, you know, basically, you know, manipulating people and backstabbing them, yeah.
To exist. To be freed from this horror,
Aaron, stop doing this.
loss and regret.
Oh, that...
Sorry, but I think Orin might be right about this.
Ow.
Hina and other alms before her were denied the life they wanted to live. His words are tempting.
Val, you can't.
Even so, the alms have never been just a means to an end. Not to me. Their sacrifice has to mean more than that.
Yeah, your goddess is basically asking you guys to, you know, SD yourselves.
Dreams of all those who came before, and those who will come after them. I know in my heart that this world is sick. But Hina was never meant to be used as a pawn by anyone.
Of course she wasn't. None of us want her life to be lost in vain.
There has to be a way to obtain the mana sword without Hina's core stone.
Regardless, this should not be your call. It is pitifully presumptuous of you to assume you know the wishes of all alms, past and present.
My Sproutling friends entrusted me with this duty, and I mean to see it through. You don't speak for me, mister.
Thanks, everyone. As long as I have friends on this journey who need me, I'll continue to serve them as the Soul Guard. Even if we end our pilgrimage at the Mana Tree, I'm in charge of my own destiny. Hina is my responsibility. You have to return her core.
I don't think he wants to do that.
Can't stop this. Without a core stone, I can't pry the mana sword from this rock. I have to bring back the world of Fadiel for Liza. No. For all of us who don't want to lose the people we
Yeah, Aaron, you're being very self-serving. They're like saying, yeah, we're kind of,
Mortals, spirits, benevodon monsters, even the goddess herself, all lived in the different realms that made up Fadiel. But years ago, the 5 realms were condensed into
Is that another mana game that he's referencing?
That mangled world was called Kidiel. It's the world that you and I know today. With the power of the Mana Sword, we can return Kidiel to the Fadiel it once was. So that doesn't need to have soul offerings.
I'm sure that's not the reason for the soul offerings. What if the sacrifices are like for a very important reason? Aside from, you know, replenishing the mana.
Then that's just what I'll be. Even if it means betraying my friends. My village.
Aaron,
Will.
you're being a bit of you're being kind of a dick. You need to step away from that sword. I mean, I understand you have sympathetic reasons and, you know, feel like this is a call to action for you, but you're not the guy, dude. You're not the man. You're not the guy. Yeah, you seem to have a bit of main character syndrome. You know, not even gonna lie. All right, now, and that sword might be there for a reason. You shouldn't be messing with that. And also, you're willing to do shady shit for this. That's not gonna make you a hero. No. Now, return Hina's core stone.
Orin, what are you doing with Hina's core stone?
Are you putting in the sword of mana? Aaron, are you sure about this? You know, that sword might be there for a reason. Aaron, don't do it. Aaron, don't do it. That sword's there for a reason.
No, Hina!
Hey guys, hey, your protagonist, you should probably, you know, step in and stop him from messing with that. See, you just unearthed an ancient evil. Wait, the ancient evil looks a little like a human being. Huh. Hey, who are you? Hey, can you give us a Enos core stone?
The voice I heard from the megalith.
Hey, leave Enos the core stone alone! Leave that core stone alone! You don't need it! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, that's not good.
Earth shall be first.
What are you going to do, mister?
Give me that sword!
No, you didn't, Aaron! What are you talking about? You didn't earn shit! Aaron, you didn't earn shit!
Return Hina's core stone now!
No, I don't think so.
You are not even worth the stretch of my sword arm.
Be Delophos? After all this time?
My. Correct, Sproutling. Your reward is the ruination
Uh-oh.
that awaits you all.
Oh no, we're gonna have to fight this dude. Alright, now watch him have plot armor despite us being level 99. Alright, now blow him up.
I never saw myself battling against the king of Delophos in this lifetime.
Watch him have plot armor. Watch him have plot armor. Watch him have plot armor despite that fact that we were winning. What are you talking about? We were winning. We're winning. No, he's activating his plot armor. Oh no, he's alright, he's it. Oh, he's doing a Senator Armstrong special move. What are you talking about? We were winning. We were winning. We were winning.
Advances will be futile if our
We should have gotten an alternative ending.
All for retreating personally.
Oh yeah, he's got the power of got an enemy on his side, so that of course, you know, means he's gonna kick their butt. Hey, let go of me.
Trent, you're helping us?
This land will not be desecrated by the powers of
Evil, you guys murdered my girlfriend.
Never thought I'd see the overseer of the
Nano Machine Son?
It's the time to withdraw.
Why won't you die? Nano Machine Son, they harden in response to physical trauma.
Have to save Hina!
You know, a bit like masochism?
Listen, this isn't a fight we can win right now. We have to pull back.
Yeah, what do nano machines and masochism have in common? Yeah. They harden in response to physical trauma. I know, poor Fowl. Yeah, we're trying to hold him off, but you're not alright now. Yeah, seems like Aaron, you know, awakened the ancient evil. Which apparently was some dude. Daedalus. Yeah, I'm just gonna call him Daedalus because, you know, his actual name is, you know, hard to pronounce. Wow, we're alright now. Yeah, yeah. Man is evil, get it? Oh no, it turns out the ultimate evil is actually man. Yeah. That kind of reminds me of that one Futurama episode where they were gonna make the most evil creature to ever exist, and it turned out to be man. Yeah, they just made man. Yeah. Remember, in any types of environmental stories, the most evil creature ever is man.
How did a man like that get trapped outside the
Captain
station?
Planet, he's a hero. He'll take pollution down to zero. Captain Planet, he's a hero.
You don't know anything, do you?
Yeah. At least Versus of Man doesn't go full on with the environmentalism, but, you know, it does have environmentalist themes. Julie!
Trent is one of the goddess's emissaries. He watches over the entrance to the sanctuary to keep the people who aren't supposed to be in there out. I guess you could call him a neutral overseer. His job is to protect the goddess, but he's not exactly one to stick his leaves into the business of the alms who come his way. We're lucky we got him in a good mood.
What are you talking about? He was in a good mood. What do you mean?
As for the gentleman who is sealed away in the rock, his name is Delaphos.
Delaphos.
Long ago he tried, and failed to overthrow the
No, why did he try? Why did he try to do that? Why did he try to do that?
Unfortunately, it looks like that long nap didn't change his mind about.
Oh no, he's motivated by the most edgy of motives, revenge.
How did he do that?
Yeah, that's it. That's the most edgy motivation for bad guy ever.
When Delaphos was defeated the first time, his powers splintered, scattering all across the mortal realm. Lost to time.
Oh no, does that mean he's responsible for the mana shortage disasters?
Close to his true strength.
That's about the gist of it. If you ask me, Delaphos is gonna need to find.
Oh no, he's gonna get back his power and become a Dark Lord.
This complicates our current mission considerably.
He's gonna get back all his power, and we're gonna have to fight the Benevolence now.
Fascinated by the breadth of
By the way, just like the name of Benevolence.
I love to learn.
Shouldn't they? Alright, that kind of makes them sound like they're benevolent, and they're not. They're like the evil, destructive, dark side of nature. Yeah.
My age? Oh, right.
Did you know there's some?
How little do you know about spirit folk?
Did you know there's a mana game where the mana goddess went Yandere? What? Yeah, that might explain a few things about the mana goddess. Oh no. No. Yeah, didn't she also have a kid that became corrupted and tried to destroy nature or something?
You mean to tell me
Wait, she went Yandere? How did she go Yandere? Is that what happened? To create Anis the witch?
I'm only 17.
Yeah, that better not have been.
I don't know. More respectful? Sir?
Nah, there's no need to get stuffy on me now, Sonny. More importantly, think about
Also,
and soon, the places where his divided power is being kept.
Anis was around at the time, yeah. Oh no. Oh no.
Benevodons?
Yan, dairy, yan. Man, having a literal nature goddess turn Yandere on you is kind of terrifying, man. Especially when she's like such a big deal to the people of the world.
I have read the old texts.
But pretty much stuff happened. People stopped believing in goddess and she didn't like it too much. Uh-oh. Oh, no, that's not good. Yeah, she went. Alright, now, sounds like your typical god then. Yeah, sounds like a typical thing gods do whenever they lose subscriber.
Over the years?
It is true that Delaphos was sent to destroy the wait, what's the problem?
If both Palamede
Yeah, I can't believe the goddess of man kind of fell off like that.
then
Ripperoni.
defeated foes, using great monsters to visit his wrath upon the mana goddess.
If he's as stubborn as I remember, that's
Alright, what's the game where that happens again?
resurrecting the Benevodons will throw the whole world out of whack.
Wait a minute, what's the name of the game that happened in?
Pilgrimage wouldn't be enough to balance things out.
That's not Dawn of Mana, is it?
Hina's core stone from
That's like the PS2 one, is it?
How are we supposed to take it from an ancient hero?
Legend of Mana? Okay.
Right now, we're the only ones who know.
Wait, Legend of Mana, isn't that the wait, I think I have Legend of Mana.
So you do intend to go after him?
Yeah, I could play that on my Switch, yeah.
He's some legendary champion.
The PS1 one, right? Yeah, okay.
And I won't let him
Yeah, they did release that on the Switch, so I should definitely play that then.
It's way too late.
Just to see that alone.
Plus, I don't think my friends back in the burrow would want
I should play that just to see that
to
alone.
go to the mana tree on my own.
It was never my intention to stay behind. The more of us stand against the enemy, the easier the fight will be. You'll need backup.
As a former dignitary, I cannot condone an individual such as Delaphos destroying any domain, no matter how diminutive.
It's a good game, but hasn't been a living learning curve to get all the quests. Oh no.
And Hina's core stone for that matter.
Well, if I were to play it, would you help me out with that?
That's settled. What's
Actually, maybe I'll look up. Maybe I'll try to look up. You know what I can do.
Let's not go back to the sanctuary yet. I think that tree guy might be mad at us for the mess we left.
Yeah.
Delafos said something about Earth after he woke up, right?
Oh, he's going to Guja then.
Did you?
We need to pursue him.
Well, yeah. The Benevodons are sealed away near where each arm
Uh-oh.
is chosen for the pilgrimage of...
Also, Rabbi, Bat, and Succubus pets.
But Liza.
Whoa, yeah.
We have to get back to
Alright, Rabbi, Bat, and Succubus, that sounds, nice. Alright, now, what's like the best pet? Alright, I'm told that the Mimic is like the best pet, though.
We gotta hurry.
Yeah.
First things first.
You can get a Succube as a pet, you can get a friendly Succube in the game.
Off with Hina's core stone.
Yeah, you can get a friendly Succube in the game. Wait, you can get a Succube and they're willing to be friends with you? Alright, yeah. They need to do like a 3D remake of Legend of Mana. An actual good one. Yeah, not like Secret of Mana. No. They gotta make it good. Alright, that sounds actually pretty amazing. I like that. Alright, now I will save here. Alright, looks like we're about to take on the Benevolons. Oh, well done. Alright now. Alright now. Benevolons, huh? Alright, we got a lot of bad guys to worry about. Alright, yeah, I should play more games with you guys, yeah. Yeah, I should definitely play more games with you guys. Oh well, Alright, how about we raid... Right now, I know who to raid. Alright, raid... Luma sites. Wait, raid Luma sites. Alright, let's raid Luma site, yeah. Hey, thank you for joining in, yeah. Right now, let's go do that real quick. I believe they're... I'm not sure what they're playing. Alright, now, let's go check out what they're playing, yeah. I mean, you might like them. They're also currently playing, Time Strangers as well. Goodbye.